Yeah, we have a lot of respect for Nebraska's program, so this is a really good win for us. We'll be pulling for those guys the rest of the season to have a great year. We played well tonight, defensively to hold those guys in the 50s. We were really concerned with their offensive firepower. We were really concerned with their ability to make the three-point shot in almost every position. So I thought our guys were locked in defensively tonight, especially on one-day prep. Really proud of our guys. I think it's pretty obvious that we have a veteran team, these four seniors. We embrace the preparation of today and really happy for those guys. Then offensively, another low turnover game. If we don't have the 5-second call there late in the game, it's a 10 turnover game. That's where we're trying to be at this time of the year. So really happy for our players and a lot of respect for Nebraska and wish them the best this season.
Questions for Matt or
Jared, just talk about your game and what was going right for you tonight.
My team opened up a lot for me. My shot wasn't really falling in the first half, so I just tried to get my teammates involved, and they opened up a lot by making shots, so my shot started falling in the second half.
Next question. So Matt, just what you see out of Jared tonight? He matched his career high. Just what was the performance like watching that?
Yeah, Jared's a special player. He's one of the hardest workers I've ever seen, and he's really humble. So when he gets it going like that, you're just really happy for him. And, it's really fun to play with a guy like that who's got that talent and is that unselfish as well. So it was a great game by him. He pushed us to the W.
Wes and I don't mind asking questions to the players. These guys showered and they got here quickly, so Wes and I come from Division II where there's nobody in the press conferences anyway, so we do them. So I've got a question for Matt. Can I get the mic, Wes? Matt, I'm not a big fashion guy myself, but what are you wearing, man? Can you explain what this thing is you're wearing?
So this jacket was my senior gift for the team, and a lot of people on the team hated on it, but I think it's pretty cool. I'll show it to you guys. So it's different. They say it looks kind of like a nurse's outfit or Karate Kid or something.
You might have noticed one of our coaches wearing it on the bench during the game, so we have a lot of staff one-on-one games, and the loser has to either buy lunch or run sprints. But Anthony, one of our graduate assistants that does a great job from Division II as well, Angelo State, he lost the one-on-one game the other day, so he had to wear the Matt Mooney nurse jacket at the game today. So I'm sure the fans were wondering what he was doing. Any questions for these players?
Thanks a lot,
All
guys.
right, Phil. No turnovers, cool.
Chris, you came here and played really well, at least for 3 halves, right? What's the value of coming here and playing well like this? Are you ahead of schedule with this team?
No. Our team just continues to be kind of a work in progress, kind of a coaching cliche, but it's just so true. We're just trying to get better. This week, Monday, Tuesday, we learned a lot about ourselves. We really challenged the guys yesterday at halftime. Didn't feel like we played well in the first half. We responded. We challenged ourselves in a one-day prep, to get ready to play in what I think is an NCAA tournament team in Nebraska. And so we learned a lot about ourselves, both things that we've got to continue to do well and things that we've got to improve. And it's always fun to play in Kansas City. My first head coaching job was in this great state, Fort Scott Community College, so I know how people care about basketball here. And I was telling our guys a little bit of the history of the game and how this is a special place. And I also just want to recognize the Nebraska fans too. We had a lot of good Texas Tech people that came a long ways to get here, but obviously Nebraska was a closer location. So we kind of approached this like a road game tonight, and I thought our guys really responded.
One of your guys came from L.A. last night. What was it like to have Mahomes sitting across from you guys?
Yeah, I thought Pat might come to the game, but I didn't see him here. So he was at the game. Yeah. He's just such an ambassador for Texas Tech. I mean, everyone in this state understands how talented he is and what a great person he is. But, we tell our guys, don't ever forget where you come from. And he might be the best example I've ever seen. He goes above and beyond anything that Texas Tech ever asked him to do. So he supported our team last year, I think, here at the Big 12 tournament. And then for him to be here tonight, after playing, I guess, last night on Monday Night Football, it's just I want to thank him, and I know our guys will thank him as well.
Coach, with the way Nebraska jumped out 13-4, 15-6, was it just a matter of you guys maybe settling down a little bit defensively and kind of getting into the game at that point, or what maybe happened after that for you?
Yeah, definitely not the way we drew it up, but definitely proud of our guys, just the poise. Again, we kind of approach this like it's a road game, and we wanted to simply be in the game at the first 4-minute timeout, at the 16-minute mark. And so, I think Brandon saw something in the motion and made a pass. It was a turnover, but it was a basketball turnover. I didn't think it was like a bad play. Just a Nebraska guy made a good play. Then I think we took one bad shot. And so Nebraska is just a good team. They make you pay when you make mistakes offensively. So we were very fortunate to even be that close. And then we started chipping away. And certainly to have the lead at halftime was exactly where we wanted to be. And we really controlled the game in the second half.
How much was setting the tone physically and winning the toughness battle part of that game plan going in against Nebraska?
Yeah, it's like the first question, what did we learn? We always kind of question our toughness. We question our physical toughness and our mental. I thought tonight physically we made some big plays against an athletic Big Ten team. We have a kind of a signal in our program. We kind of arm bar whenever our guys finish. That's not to disrespect the opponent or anything. But tonight we got a couple of these down underneath the basket on Nebraska's end. Deshaun Corprew and Malik made some real big baskets, just effort and physical, so that's good. Then also started to see a little bit of the mental toughness that we have to have, not to win, but to survive in the Big 12. Tonight I thought both teams were really tired at the end of the first half. I didn't really want to call a timeout because we had already used one. I knew I was going to need them late if it's a 4-minute, one-possession game. I think Nebraska had already called a timeout, so it's kind of a chess match there. And I thought our guys were pretty mentally tough. We were just as tired as them, but I think we made a few more plays during that stretch. So I was really pleased of the mental toughness in that stretch when we were physically tired.
Just a thought on Jarrett and his game and what he means to you guys.
Yeah, he's special. As a coach, you don't ever want to put the world's pressure on a player, but you also got to back your guys and be proud of them. And I think Jarrett Culver is one of the best players in college basketball. I've said this publicly, and not to put pressure on him. Why do I feel that way? It's not his talent, his length, his athleticism, his shot. It's his character. It's his love of the game. It's his poise. It's his leadership. He's kind of a unknown, I guess, in some parts of college basketball, but not for long. I mean, the guy can really play. And that's how good our team was last year. He learned from guys like Keenan Evans and Zach and Naeem and Tommy and Justin Gray, 5 great seniors. What's up, guys? Quit texting me at 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get some sleep. But I thought Culver, simply stated, I think he's one of the best players in college basketball.